Okay, I'm here in my kitchen with my Vanquish Aston Martin. I like these little lawsuits. Anyway, actually I like the Lotus. Such. I wonder if they do the replica scene with when the can you swim, and then the Lotus as it's going off into that sort of kind of Bond iconic sort of stunt sort of thing, and then into the water. I wonder if they got the angle like that. I don't know. I like this one. I do, must say. I do like this one with the kamikaze guy with the bloody what's it. Yeah, I should do another one that with the feathers. But I got something in mind. I'm going to do something special with that. I'm going to do something special. What I was thinking was these are not. They're just racked. Just to put them out of the way. They're not connected. So I was thinking of maybe using one of these again. For putting on the left total, right total signal. Occasionally, you rarely do get a laserdisc that's out of phase, or VHS that's, and I mean out of phase where dialogue's leaking into the left and right channel, into the surround channel. It's not anchored. It's not, you know. So that when you turn center channel off, you can good sort of dialogue. Okay. It's not always used in center channel. That's bullshit, okay? Unless it's dialogue panning and it's moved and it's panning, it's moving. It seems like they're in the room, sort of thing. But usually, when you notice it's easy when you play a sine wave tone, 1 kilohertz, and then you've got the adjustment adjusted correctly, you know, and then you don't notice that center 1 kilohertz sine wave tone. It's kind of almost folded in on itself and it's almost invisible. But if you adjust level slightly by just level, gain level, left or right, then the tone starts drifting out again into the left or into the right channel. Or if it's something other than the phase, and you know, these things have got phase control, asymmetry, rotation. I think it is some sort of they got like rotation, asymmetry, phase, gain levels adjustments, obviously, and of course stereo width. So there's quite a few things there. You wouldn't get in an AVR, and certainly you wouldn't even get in a Trinov. You wouldn't get that. So if you got a disc that's messed up, 424 matrix, get down, Mr. Magic. You can't do anything unless you put in an outboard in the system. Theoretically, it should do the trick with hopefully salvaging. You know, otherwise you're stuck with, you know, this, you know, center channel single leaking into the. It's not really center, I don't think, or is it? Anyway, yeah, so you could use one of those. So I might figure if I could put it in the rack. Oh, look, looks like Saturday Night Fever. Night Fever. I might put it down here, but it's very awkward because it's a precision sort of thing. But I had in mind to put one of the other Dolby things in the rack down there. Oh yeah, because I had some assistants the other day to help me do things. I think they're down there. It's okay, I've got an eyeball on them. Okay, they were located over here, but I was going to put them back in the room, but I guess the guys put them. That's okay, I got an eyeball. So I was going to put one of these other Dolby processor things in the. Now I've got a Blu-ray player here. Bloody hell! Look at this mess. I'm gonna. Anybody want some gear? You know, technical gear. You know, some I'm willing to sell it a little bit cheap. Some is spare parts or whatever if you want spare parts. but there's a few here, but some prices on eBay are alarmingly, really, how do you define alarming? Really, prices have gone like from there, and then they've suddenly gone way up there now. Particularly vintage cinema processors. And if you've got a collector that likes historical, the real thing sort of thing, I've got a few that I will sell, and one that I wouldn't, because I would still maybe one day want to connect it up, because I like to have it like a museum. This belongs in a museum. So do you, Dr. Jones. Yeah, this is my dinner. This is my Christmas dinner. I'm poor. I'm the deprived. Someone said try put some cheese on some broccoli. Never tried that before. I'll give it a try. Said put it under the grill for about a couple of minutes, so the plate will get a bit warm, a bit like a hot plate, you know, those hot plates. So it's not going to be too hot. It's only going to be very lightly. No, I think I'm going to microwave it. So I'll microwave the cheese. Imagine the cats here, they're all over the bloody place. Fuck's sake, they're in my way. Come on, they're scavengers, aren't you? Yes, you are. You're a scavenger and you want more food. You're being fed. Can you imagine them in a posh restaurant, yeah, on the loose? No one would get served their dinner because they'll have it before it was even served. There'll be total chaos in the kitchen. We got cats. Crikey, come on. I have to be mindful of my walking around. What are you up to? You getting big. I'm sure they like some of what I'm cooking, but the cat won't even go near it, you know, because it's hot. They only touch it if it's cold, raw sort of thing. So yeah, that thing. Shall do one of those. Thinking I want to put the other Pioneer up and running. I feel like right now I like to play Aliens on PAL laserdisc. It's analog audio, so dinner time. So that's quite simply how I have dinner. Cheese on the broccoli. Oh yes, it does. It's just like my friend said. It does taste nice. It does. Try that. Scrummy. Yeah, it's very scrummy. It's almost like putting some sort of cream sauce, maybe like, one thing come to mind, like chicken soup. Very scrummy. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. Very tasty. Yeah. Gordon Ramsay. This could almost be comparable to Norman Bates cooking. Put me closer to the cooker. Someone will see you, Mother. Are you ashamed of my cooking? Not total 100% on the fish finger. Okay. Better than, let's say, going to a Burger King or a McDonald's. But the cheese bit on the broccoli, wow, genius. Put us close to the cooking plate, dinner plate. I'll see you eating. Are you ashamed of our eating? You know, you make a mess. So, laserdisc, DEQs, and cooking, and kiddies looking around for any sort of scrap or any hint of that's it. They will make great drug sniffing kitties, you know, customs. Get yourself a cat, you know, and a dog and cat, you know, keeping the customs, even though I think customs are a bit of bloody vulture, especially when you've got to pay fucking bloody taxes and all that shit on fucking items. Sometimes ridiculous amount of money for a small item, seriously. Anyway,